We live in a world that rewards visibility. Views, likes, comments, clicks. Work that gets seen is work that gets validated. But some of the most important work that I've done, no one ever saw. And it still mattered. Maybe more than anything else. 2 years ago, I spent 6 months writing origin stories for people in a professional business group that I was a part of. It was an effort to grow my business. And every week I'd interview someone, usually for over an hour, sometimes 2 or 3. And then I'd shape their story into a first-person narrative in their own voice. It was about the moment that changed them, the moment that shaped who they are now. They were deep, intuitive, emotional pieces. And I didn't get paid for them, but I loved the work. It was where so many parts of me met and thrived. It was my empathy, my intuition, my storytelling, my belief that everyone has something powerful inside them if someone will just listen long enough to help them shape it. So each Tuesday morning for 6 months, I published a new story at 9 a.m. and people loved them. They were shared around the group and beyond into their wider networks. They became part of people's personal brands, and they brought me no clients. At first, I didn't mind. This was the work I wanted to be doing. But after a few months, the imbalance started to show. I was spending hours and really days each week crafting these stories. And while they built my reputation, they weren't building a business. People praised the work, but they still didn't hire me. I thought, maybe if I scale it back, I could make it faster, less intensive, more repeatable and scalable. But the truth is, the magic was in the depth. And if I diluted that, it wasn't the same thing. And eventually, I had to stop. And it broke my heart a little, because I knew how good they were. For a while, I thought I maybe wasted my time. But I can see now that that body of work changed me. It sharpened my voice. It deepened my understanding of story. And it gave me 20 proof of concept pieces that I still draw from. And maybe more importantly, it showed me what kind of work matters to me, even when no one's watching. And that experience also taught me a hard truth. Not all visibility leads to value. And not all value requires visibility. Some work is there to teach you, to shift you, to remind you what matters. And even if no one sees it, you will. And that's enough. I've written essays that never got published, screenplays that never got optioned or produced, posts I pulled back on at the last second because they felt too raw, too soon. But every one of those pieces shaped something in me. Every one of them was part of building the house that I now live in, creatively, emotionally, professionally. They didn't need to be public to be powerful. So if you've written something you've never shared, if you've built something that no one's seen, if you've made something just for you, that's real. That's valuable. That's work. Don't let the world trick you into believing that your art only counts if it's posted. Some work is sacred. Some work is practice. Some work is preparation. But it is all part of the path. What's a piece of work that you've created that no one's ever seen, but you know it mattered? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear about the art that helped shape you. And if this gave you permission to trust your quiet work, please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye-bye.